Welcome to the Modern Direct Seller Podcast, where we talk about strategy, training, and systems to help you reach big goals and find success in direct sales. I'm your host, Becky Launder, a San Diego mama, marketing junkie, and sales strategist that has built several six-figure businesses and is on a mission to share the new modern ways to rock your biz. If you're a go-getter direct seller and looking for actionable strategies, you are in the right place. This is for you. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I am so thrilled you're here. We have a very special guest today. We have Jacquelyn Reser with J. Elizabeth, CEO and founder. How are you, Jackie?
I am great, and thank you. How are you doing today?
Doing so good. Thanks for hopping on the podcast. I know that things are crazy as always, and so making time for it, I really appreciate it.
Of course. Couldn't be more excited. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, what you do, who you serve, all the things. Tell us everything we need to know.
Well, I am originally from Buffalo, New York. I relocated to Cincinnati, Ohio, got married. I have 3 stepchildren. They're awesome. They're 18, 17, and 15, all boys, all driving now, which drives me crazy. And, my background is not what I do now, but my background before was criminal justice. I have my master's in criminology, but that was never really my calling. Owning my own business definitely was. For sure.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. So for those that don't know J. Elizabeth, tell us a little bit about your products and what you sell and all of that good stuff.
So we are a network marketing t-shirt boutique, pretty much graphic design. So if anything that you can think of to put a graphic on, we'll put it on. So t-shirts, hoodies, cups, floor mats, hats, we do it all. We do have our own designs that we design ourselves, and we also give our stylists opportunities to upload their own designs that either they design or, buy on another website.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the personalization part of it. That is so cool. So how did I gotta ask, how did you make the leap from criminal justice into t-shirt boutique network marketing? There's gotta be a story there.
I mean, there is and there isn't. I'm a busy person. I had a regular 9-to-5 job, went to work, came home, and I just couldn't sit. I'm not one to come home and sit in front of the TV and do nothing and go to bed. So I was always finding a project. I started making jewelry, and then I just started learning Photoshop and graphic design. And I'm like, let's put these graphics on t-shirts and sell them on Etsy. That got going. And then, I'd see other people on Facebook posting about their network marketing opportunities. I'm like, let's connect the dots. I can start a network marketing company with t-shirts and, have stylists to sell the products and earn commission. It was a quick transition. It happened over a 2-month period. In our very first month in January of 2018, we did $600,000 in sales. So it was a quick boom. Here we are. Yeah, it was
$600,000 in sales in your first month. And how many stylists did you have at that point?
I believe we had about 1,500 stylists. It took off pretty quick.
Oh my goodness. That is quick. Okay. So I have so many questions. All right. So a huge first month. And were there some growing pains there?
Oh my gosh, there were so many because, I did not have a background in network marketing, let alone owning a business. So, there was a lot. I mean, as far as how to produce the t-shirts, how to mass produce them, our shipping times, website development, it was a lot to do in a few months time period for sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine. That's a lot. And so why did you decide to go the direct sales route? I mean, you could have stuck to Etsy or had your own e-commerce shop. I love hearing, especially stories from founders about why they picked direct sales as their business model.
I feel, I saw a lot of friends and people from high school doing direct sales, and it seemed like there was a lot of sisterhood and a lot of making new friends and getting together and supporting each other, and especially supporting women. That really pushed me to go towards that method. It really did. I liked all aspects of it.
I love it. And you work with your sister too, right?
I do. Yeah. We work best friends, and you wouldn't believe it. Really don't ever fight, but we work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week together. And it's absolutely incredible. She's my rock for sure.
That is amazing. Okay, so when you look at kind of what she does versus what you do you have really clear roles in the business that complement each other?
We kind of just do a mix of everything together. We know what needs to be done. We brainstorm together. Let's say we have a release coming out April 1st. Maybe I'll make the graphics and she'll upload the graphics on the website or vice versa. So we always work together and have a plan to get that done.
That is awesome. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, so fun. So what have the last couple of years been like in business? I mean, I think it's been challenging and exhilarating and crazy and all the things, but especially through the pandemic and, kind of this wave of people that really shifted into online shopping and looking for flexible work opportunities. And then like kind of almost being on the other side of it now. I'd love to hear just kind of what that experience has been like for you guys.
Yeah. So we were really consistent. And then, we started hearing the news about COVID and got really scared, really worried what's going to happen to our company. Things are getting shut down. But I will tell you, it gave us a huge boost. Our sales went up, our stylists went up. We did better during COVID, which sounds really terrible, but we did. I mean, it was an outlet for a lot of people who couldn't go to work to actually make a side income and take over what they weren't getting from their job. So we saw a lot of people come in, sales went up, and we've just been up from there.
That's amazing.
It is. It's great.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I feel like we all had that moment of, well, this could go one or two ways here.
For sure. For sure. We just didn't know. I mean, everything was just so up in the air at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'd imagine people were looking for more t-shirts too.
That is
looking
correct.
for an excuse to shop online.
That's 100% correct. And the fact that they could make their own graphics and put their COVID graphics on there and their funny graphics,
Yes.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. And you also have a subscription model, right? So tell us about that and how your stylists are able to really leverage it's called the Soul subscription, right?
Yep. It's our monthly Soul subscription. It's for $19.99. It's a little bit cheaper than what our t-shirts sell for. And then every month you get a surprise t-shirt in the mail. It could be a complete surprise. It can be a mom category, faith category, or we also have a funny adult category as well. You can pick which one you want to do. And then to tie along with that, you can add in accessories, you can add in drinkware, add in jewelry, tons of add-ons. And then we also have a mug subscription as well that you could add on and get a surprise mug every month.
That is so fun. I'm a total subscription box junkie over here.
Me too. It's so fun.
I'm like, what else can I get in a subscription model?
Right.
My husband's like, you don't need another box. You don't need another something. I'm like, I don't know. It's just like really fun.
Yes,
it's really fun to get the surprise in the mail and open it up. And it's the little things, that bring you joy.
For sure.
That's so awesome. Okay, so not only do you have a direct sales business, but you also have a foundation too. So tell us a little bit about your commitment to the foundation and how you're supporting couples battling infertility.
Sure. So a little background story for me. I have always wanted to be a mother, but unfortunately it has not been in the cards for me. I have been through 4 in vitro fertilizations. I've had a miscarriage. They don't, they're expensive. They didn't work. And here we are. I have 3 stepsons, which is awesome, but was never able to have a child. Yeah. So with how successful Jay Elizabeth was doing, I wanted to give back. So, we started pushing for infertility grants, and I had a company called Parental Hope reach out to us. They're Cincinnati based, and they're like, hey, do you want to work directly with us? And we'll give you guys the application so couples can apply for an IVF grant and we'll award so many a year. And I was like, heck yes, let's do it. So we have been able to add in a whole series of fertility t-shirts, which 100% of the profits do go to Parental Hope. And then we also have a roundup at the end of every checkout. So you can round up your total and 100% of those profits go to Parental Hope as well. So every month we donate to them. And then as soon as they get 10,000 donations, they're able to give another couple an IVF treatment, which is awesome.
That is incredible. And what
it is.
An amazing way to give back and really use your business as a way to do good in the world.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely a passion for me, just from everything that I've been through and what I've seen other couples go through. If I'm fortunate to have a company that's doing well, I want to give back to people as well.
I love that. Love that so much.
Well,
and I'm sure your community and, all of your stylists that are working with you love that mission and, the foundation that goes along with it, because I'm sure they're sharing it with their customers, and that particular topic strikes a chord with so many women.
Really, it does. And, Parental Hope does have their Facebook, so they'll drop pictures of the babies that were born and couples that are expecting, and we'll share the posts in our groups and in emails, and it just makes everybody just have the greatest feeling for what we're doing and what they're doing. Really, I mean, they're helping to donate as well.
Yeah. Oh, I love that so much. All right. So you've brought on a good sized direct sales team and force that's out there promoting your products and selling. So share with us just kind of how you coach your new direct sellers or even new business owners as they're first getting started. What's some advice that you have for them?
Yeah. So, when somebody signs up as a stylist, they can go one or two routes. They can either, sign up for the discount and use it as more of an affiliate wholesale account, or they can do the whole team building and rewards and all of that. So we really train them to be consistent. You want to constantly be consistent with your business. You're not going to join and all of a sudden make $2,000 a week. You have to put in the hard work. You have to have a passion for what you're doing, and you just need to keep pushing through until you get to meet your goals. And we push that all the time for the stylists that come on.
I love that. Yeah, that consistency piece, that's really where the hard work comes in, because it's easy to do something for a short period of time or a little spurt or give something a try. But that day-to-day consistency of showing up and working your business, even on the days that, let's be honest, maybe you don't want to, maybe you don't feel like it, or you're less than motivated. But those are the days that really matter to bring that consistency and show up for your audience.
It's true. You just have to push through. And if you know that your passion is to own your own boutique or, make a side income, you have to have that passion and that hard work to get to where you want to be. So we're just constantly instilling that into them. Don't get discouraged. Keep going.
Yeah. And it's so great to have a community backing you that gets it
For sure.
and is providing that encouragement, because we all need a little bit of that in our lives.
For sure.
So how are your stylists mostly selling the product? Are they doing like in-home? Are they doing online, e-commerce, parties, personal shopping appointments? Like, where are they finding the most success?
The most success that they're having, I would say number one would be fundraisers. So we have a lot of our stylists reaching out to schools and trying to get, the swim team or the cheer team to buy t-shirts, cups. We have a lot of stylists reach out to small businesses. So that's probably top of our sales right there. But then a lot of them are doing Facebook groups. They're doing live sales. TikTok is huge right now. So we have a lot of them going on TikTok and doing sales on there. So it's a lot of social media as well.
I like that. Okay, so the fundraising, that's really interesting to me, because that's a little bit different than maybe a traditional direct sales model where you have this separate channel that you're able to reach out to organizations or other businesses as a means to promoting your product too. So that's pretty unique.
It really is. It wasn't something that we started with right away, but I had a business reach out to me personally and wanted to fundraise for their dental office. And I'm like, oh, let's teach the girls that they could reach out to businesses and do the same thing. So, on top of that, you place so much in t-shirts, you get an additional discount. So it really helps out the organization and the stylist for sure.
That's amazing. I mean, I'm just what's flashing into my head is like, oh, the t-shirt order that I just did for the baseball team and for the softball team and the spirit gear that we buy for school, and we're selling that way. So, I mean, how incredible to be able to support a small business owner, a stylist, that's working with you versus going to that screen printing shop or ordering from Vistaprint or some big brand name.
Right. And, because we're clothing too, small businesses that have storefronts or even have their own online boutiques, they can add our items to what they already have, which is another great aspect.
Oh, that's really interesting too. So that's a little bit different also, that you have that resale model, and that's encouraged, not discouraged, because many brands are like, nope, like you can't sell this anywhere else.
Right. Yep. We don't have any restrictions when it comes to that.
That is awesome. So great. Oh my goodness. Okay. So tell us a little bit more about, where we could learn more about J. Elizabeth, where can we connect with you, and tell us a little bit about your enrollment package that you have going on too.
Yeah. So you can go to jelizabethboutique.com. We also have a Facebook, and we have someone actively on there answering questions if you want to hit the message button. Right now, we have a 60-day free sign up. So it's 60 days for free. And then if you choose to continue, it's $15 a month. If you mention this podcast, we decided that we would do a $10 gift card as well with enrollment.
What?
So usually we have 30 days. We did up it to 60 for a few months. And then we do have enrollment packages that allow you to purchase a gift card let's say you purchase a gift card for $200, you'll get a $300 value of J. Elizabeth cash. So it'll give new stylists a chance to order product, get some in their hands, let them be able to show their customers and do their online sales or do their events and really get started right away.
Oh, that is awesome. And I'm sure that the biggest decision point then is, do I buy stuff for myself or do I buy samples to share with my customers? Or
Right. I mean, we release things weekly. So we constantly have new designs and products and drinkware coming out constantly. So there's a product change all the time.
Oh my goodness, Jackie, that is amazing. Got to give you some kudos doing it all. Weekly releases, growing the community, right. Surviving the pandemic, fundraising, foundation, all of it. So that is amazing.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and sharing a little bit of your story and all the amazing things that your community is up to. I will definitely make sure to link all of that in the show notes for our listeners so they can check you out online and learn more.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for having me on. It was fun.
Thanks so much, Jackie. This episode of the Modern Direct Seller podcast is sponsored by my new class, 5 Secrets to Stand Out Beyond Social Media. In this class, you will learn how to stand out beyond just posting on social media day in, day out. It will share with you practical tools and ways to build your business and not be reliant on the algorithm. It is totally free, includes a workbook, and you can check it out over at moderndirectseller.com/class. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Modern Direct Seller podcast. For more sales tips, strategy, and systems for your direct sales business, visit your one-stop shop, moderndirectseller.com. Until next time, get out there and go rock your biz.